Hello, it's Rosemary99 here. How are you doing today? Okay, these are 5 things to consider when you're writing advertising copy. If you do want it to sell, okay? It's all right to just put a few words together and hope that something works. And you know what? Sometimes it might, but why not get better at it? Get better at actually putting words together that really appeal to the people that you want to reach, okay? And that's what this is about. So first and foremost, who is your target audience? Who is it that you actually want to get the attention of? Are you thinking about that? Have you really thought it through? In all marketing, this is the first thing that you really need to do, is really have a picture in your mind of the person that you are actually targeting. Because without the targeting, then you're just kind of spraying and hoping that something works. And yeah, as I've already said, sometimes it might work, but then it might not as well. So why not get a lot more specific about the person that you're speaking to? And what is the reason that people tend to buy from you? Why should they do business with you? What is it about you that is different from every other person selling exactly the same thing as you? Do they know? Do you know that what their pains are? Do you know what their desires are? Do you know the different kinds of people that might want to buy from you? That's the other thing I didn't mention. When it comes to these target audiences, you have different classes of people that are going to know you. There's going to be your cold prospects that don't know you at all. There's going to be your warm prospects that kind of know of you, but they've never bought anything from you. There's going to be your people that have bought one thing from you and you want to target them to buy some more. Or there's going to be people who have bought a whole lot of stuff from you and they just love you and all of that. And then there's going to be people that you're just trying to contact to get referrals. So maybe people, other business owners just like you want to work with them to get referrals from them or do something together and share the leads from that. So your target audience for your marketing copy needs to be considered when you're putting something together and not just lumping the same text to everyone. Okay, you need to really consider, do they know me or don't they? And so that is when you come to considering the reason why people will buy from you, that also plays a part, because again, who are you speaking to? Because if you're speaking to a cold prospect, you need to convince them a lot more than you would do someone who's warm, who knows you, who's followed you around for a bit. Maybe they haven't bought anything yet, but they know you and they like you enough to stay in your community. So those are two different kinds of people. So you need to decide how you're going to speak to them. Okay? And how you're going to tell them to do business with you or influence them in that direction. And then what is the goal of your communication? So you're putting together this leaflet, maybe it's a sales page or whatever it is. What is the actual goal? Is it that you want them to come into your community? So maybe you're giving them a free gift, or is it that you want them to buy something? So you're sending them to a sales page, or maybe you want them to come to an event. Have that in mind. So you have the person you're speaking to in mind, why they're going to buy from you, and what is it that you, or whatever, what is it that you want them to do? That's this part. You really need to have that clearly in mind. Sometimes people try to fit 20 million things on the same piece of copy, and that doesn't work. You want to know what your actual goal is and just stick to one per thing, okay? Yeah, just stick to one. Okay, and then what is the main story you're going by? So instead of, again, just piecing words together any old how and just being all feature-based, instead of really selling the thing that you're trying to sell or the event or whatever it is, now you need to have an idea as well of what is the big idea. What is the emotion you want your people to feel? What is it? What benefits are you going to be focusing on in order to, get the point through to them? And also, what are they thinking about in terms of reasons why they would not buy from you? If you address them up front, then you're answering all their questions that they may not actually say to you, particularly if you're not actually in the room to ask. So you want to think through, why wouldn't they buy from me? Why will they buy from me? And add it all in here and add it all to the big idea, so that when you're putting this marketing copy together, there is, I don't know, people come away from it feeling something. And you must understand that people buy based on emotion. It will never be the logic that will convince them of anything. So don't try to sell on logic. Sell on the emotion. What is the overriding emotion you want people to feel when they're reading through your sales page? You want them to feel motivated or inspired or kind of sad or you know, something, just think about what you want them to feel and try to fit when you're writing out your copy. Make sure you're thinking of that so that the words are painting a picture for your prospects or your customers or whoever you're speaking to. And then this is a mistake people make too many times. They forget to tell people what to do next. You just assume, well, you've read all this, so you must know what to do. Don't ever assume anything. Tell people very clearly what you would like them to do. Whether it's that you want them to put their email address in somewhere, tell them. If it's that you want them to click through to something, to buy something, tell them. Be very, very clear. Even if you think that they will know, do not assume that they will know. Tell them very clearly, and make sure, of course, that there is a way for them to do this. Whatever it is, because I've seen, yeah, call us, and then no number. That's kind of crazy. Okay, and if you would like more tips on marketing your business, marketing yourself, living a purpose-driven life, then hey, come join my community and get a free copy of the Marketing Blueprint here, and I'm putting together a toolkit for you, so keep an eye on that. But for now, go to rosemaryandunite.com/marketing-blueprint. rosemaryandunite.com/marketing-blueprint. It has been a pleasure. Fight for, create the life, the business you want. Let's